Welcome back, everybody, to Blueprints, day 327. Today, we're going to be continuing our quest to draft every room in the outer room. How exciting! Aren't you all just looking forward to that? 1 second. Yeah, so there's like, I don't know, 10 or 15 rooms left on the list that we need to check. Here's the rooms. We can't get armory. And the ones with notes, we kind of already tried, except Rotundo, we need to do that one. Spare room, I don't think I have a spare room anymore, so we probably can't do that one either. But I doubt it would do anything, because it never has windows. So, we can probably just cross it off, to be honest. We tried Speakeasy, but it didn't work. Tried, but didn't even spawn. But didn't even draw. In deck. I don't know what happened with the Speakeasy. Maybe my shrine ran out when I did that attempt. I'm not really sure. Throne room, walk-in closet, spare room. But yeah, anyways, that's the list. We're gonna keep that on the other monitor. And wait, does that even show you? Oh, I just realized I haven't been recording the list because I was using full screen recording to prevent other stuff from showing up. Anyways, here you go. Here's the list. All the times in like the last 10 episodes I said here's the list, you probably didn't see the list, but now you can see the list. Here's all the rooms that we've done. And here is all the rooms that we have yet to do. Yeah, just these ones left. You can pause the video if you want to look at that further. I guess I will leave the screen in this. I'll leave OBS in this scene. That's the left screen instead of the full screen game mode. In case I want to show you the list again. Sorry about that. But that's okay. Usually I don't even put it on screen. I just read out what I'm typing. Oh, locker room. Okay. Sure. Now, I don't know what... Also, this is kind of stupid to take early, I just realized, because it spreads keys throughout the house, but we don't have a house. But my mouse is just weird in this game for some reason. Well, there's one key here. I wonder if it puts a key in foundation. Should we open any of the lockers? Probably not. I'm gonna say that this does nothing other than give you the locker room, which in itself is maybe kind of interesting if you want to open all the things. Like if you happen to get 1,000,000 keys somehow. But yeah. Do we have the shrine? We do have the shrine for 3 more days, and then we'll have to re-roll it again. Also, we can remember to use the king power. I think bookshop is a yellow room. Maybe... Wait, we didn't do library or bookshop? I thought we did library. We must have logged out in a different room. An instant freezer. Kind of interesting, but not very useful. We can do boudoir, that's fine. Dang, didn't work. It made me freeze. Yeah, I don't know, I'm a bit at a loss for words. At the moment, I'm not sure what we're trying to do, really. Like which room we're trying to get. Terrace, there's really not that many. Office is probably the easiest. I kind of want to choose blue. Chapel here seems fine. It doesn't cost any gems. Bedroom closet. That is not one of them. Walk-in closet. This is not a bedroom, but I guess I'll put this here. Commissary is probably more valuable than this. But it's a dead end, so we'll just get it out of the way, you know? A regular bedroom. I feel like boudoir is always better than bedroom, right? Because it gives us dice and gems. Did I get the dice? I did. I always have to check on the way back because when you skip the animation, it's really hard to tell if you actually succeeded in getting it or not. I don't really want the study here. I'll take the aquarium and waste the door because we have tons of aquariums. Don't have a shovel. Oh god, more dead ends. Dining room's nice. I'll take that. So yeah, office, master bedroom, library, freezer. Freezer we do want to try again at some point, but... I'm gonna put this here, and then maybe we'll loop back around later. If we happen to be over there. Maybe I'll try to draft that way. What do we have to lose? We have a lunchbox to lose. It's kind of bad, though. Look, Great Hall's also kind of bad. Oh boy, these are all kind of bad. What happens if you tunnel to the antechamber? I think it's just a dead end. I'm pretty sure we already tried that. If you have 2 hallways, we only have 1 hallway. Man, this is kind of bad. I guess we could take music room, but it's super expensive. I kind of hate putting this here because it's a long walk back. But I also kind of want the jackhammer. I don't know, we could just do kennel, I guess. We don't have a shovel, but I don't want to take a dead end here and walk all the way back around. Oh man, our only key. This is not looking good so far. I think we have to take Nook here. Again, I don't want to because I'm trying not to go east. I'm trying to keep both sides accessible, but whatever. We'll take Den. Again, what are we looking for? Oh, we're looking for... Oh no, bunk room is a retry. What about ballroom? Is that on my list? How is... Did I miss... I feel like I missed some rooms somehow, but when I made my list. Because ballroom is not in my list at all. That's concerning. Let's do ballroom. And then let's recheck the directory and see what we screwed up. We definitely did all of these rooms. Where is ballroom? Hallways. We definitely did hallways. Definitely did green rooms. Definitely did shops. Definitely did red rooms. Wait. Where is ballroom? How did I miss this? Here? I don't understand how ballroom is not in the list. It's in the other room list. Somehow it's like not in this list. And no, I know I'm not showing the notes, but it's on my other screen. I'm trying to figure out how ballroom got missed. That's very weird. I know Rumpus is definitely there. Did we do studio editions? Casino. Classroom, clock tower. It's just the ballroom. Somehow I accidentally deleted the ballroom. I do not know how that occurred. We could try for freezer or something. I mean, we have a room now, so now we can just like screw around and draft really quickly and try to find freezer or something else interesting. We could go do chamber of mirrors. Observatory gives us a star. That's fine. We could just look in here to make sure we have some resources. Don't click the spiral. The rest of these I think is fine. Alright. That's a lot of resources. Kind of OP. Terrace? No. Gymnasium? Sure. Running shoes? Nope. Commissary in the corner or 2 keys? I'll take commissary. There's some running shoes. Don't really want the magnifying glass. If we get a showroom, we could do moon pendant. I guess that could be something we could do on purpose, right? Mailroom is a tomorrow room. But I want to get back to the entry hall. Do we have a shovel? We did not get a shovel. Because I want to check this. And see if there's anything interesting in here. There's generally not any interesting rooms in here. Like, you never get double throne room or anything like that. Yeah, like, do you want another den or another passageway? Not really. Neither of those is useful enough at this point. I never have issues with doors anymore because we have so many rerolls all the time that those are not really worth it. We can't get through anyways. So we definitely want to call today in showroom. I guess we can go back this way. There's also a chest in here. I missed the gems. Treasure map? I don't care. I don't want that. I don't want that in case I get moon pendant. Don't want to save the treasure map tomorrow, you know. This kind of treasure I'm more interested in. Maybe. You know what? Let's see if we can double yellow. I don't know if that works. Let's double yellow. What do we have? We have scepter, sledgehammer, sleeping mask, running shoes. Okay, but then, oh yeah. No, ballroom is blue. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Let's go find a door. We just lost all of our gems. Whoops. Should get a lot of yellow rooms in theory. This one is fine. Laundry room costs a gem. Can't really afford that. I can take this though. This ballroom kind of screwed us over there. We can go north. We're looking for showroom for moon pendant, basically. Yeah. Although casino is also kind of interesting. Maybe let's do casino because it goes west. Alright, let's roll this thing. 100. It should be fine. Maybe we do want treasure trove. Ah, 2 free spins. Nice. Haven't seen that one in a while. Free spin. Yeah, what was the thing? I guess room 8 in the outer room we were saying we could farm allowance tokens that way instead. Okay, plus 10 of everything. It doesn't really help me next run unless I get a freezer. But can't complain. I'm assuming this one's gonna be red. Oh, we almost got 2 free spins again. That would have been kind of crazy. I assume that's possible. Alright, well, that was fun. We have 13 of everything. That's very unlucky, or lucky. Kind of both. I'll take Starfish Aquarium, sure. No shovel. Dead door. Showroom. There we go. I think that's probably all we need. Casino and showroom. Those are like the 2 things that are potentially permanent upgrades. Oh shoot, there's no moon pendant. Well. GG, I guess. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to buy. Alright, well, that's the end of that run. Kind of pointless. Unless we can freeze her. I don't think you can change the color, though. Maybe I should have saved the king thing to do blue. Whatever, I'll do this. +1 star. Apparently you have to walk in there. It doesn't say when you enter, but I guess that's how that works. Where is the showroom? Not this way, because that's a dead end. Or the ballroom, not the showroom. Alright, let's call it a day here. I didn't take the jackhammer out of the coat check, and I'm glad I didn't, because we didn't really need it. And I would have had to walk like 10,000 rooms all the way back over here to put it back. Great. Tomorrow we will draft the ballroom in the outer room. And I believe that costs 2 gems because it sets your gems to 2. So actually we could do it and then we'll just use our 2 gems and get our 2 gems immediately back. That's a fine thing to do at the beginning of the run because no matter how many gems you have, it's going to set it to 2. So the best time to use it is when you have less than or equal to 2 gems. I guess we could have drafted in the entrance hall there and then paid some of the gems. Oh no, because we need 2 gems to buy. Yeah, okay. Never mind. I guess you could buy ballroom and then go in there, but then I wouldn't have the gems. Okay, there's not really any way to circumvent this. It costs 2 to get to. It's just, it's like dead equal. It's like the bedroom plus 2 steps. Okay, these are just the normal music note things. There's a rock in the wall. There's another rock in the wall. There's a big fat dead end. There's a picture of people. Clara and Simon at the In Eclipse Ball 1952. Actually, maybe that's interesting information because this is telling you that there was most likely an In Eclipse in 1952, which if you're trying to figure out like on the calendar when to see an In Eclipse, which I assume is possible in the observatory or something. Like I think there's probably some way to see an In Eclipse. I feel like there's some hint about that because there was a blue memo that said In Eclipse. In eclipses only appear in the north sky. Yeah, so I think you have to draft the observatory so that it looks north. And then you have to be like a certain day. Or a certain year. And I don't know what day or year that would be. We started in 1993 and now it's 1994 because I'm on like day 300. But I don't know if 1994 and 1952 have anything in common mathematically. They're both multiples of 4, maybe? I don't know if 52 is multiple of 4. I think it is. The hallway, the kennel. Alright, I guess we should write NA in our notes. Let's do that quickly before we forget. And then we're looking for all the same rooms we were already looking for because ballroom wasn't even on our list, so somehow we forgot that. Coat check here is enticing, but again, I don't really think we need it. Especially if we can buy gems from here. Okay, there's no gems today. This is like the same exact seed. Literally the same items as yesterday. Maybe we played the game too long and we bugged it. Okay, we have 3 good items, so I don't want to take that. This is kind of good, but I can't afford it, so... Coat check it is, I guess. And if we're gonna draft coat check, we may as well take the item out of coat check, right? Our friend Jack. Little ditty about Jack Hammer. 2 American kids. Growing up in the heartland. Southland, the Heartland, I don't know how it goes. Observatory, 1 gem. We're gonna risk it here and just hope that we get a gem back. We should get 1 gem at least, almost certainly, right? That would be crazy if we didn't. Also, we just bought the sledgehammer. Oh, I wish I didn't take Southern Cross. I massively regret clicking that. That's gonna be the end of us. A lockpick kit. I guess that's useful because we don't have master key anymore. Courtyard for 1 gives us 2. That seems worth it. Oh, and there's flowers today. Flowers instead of a chest. Interesting. We don't have a shovel, so that's the end of that. Conservatory would be good, but observatory is a close second. Don't click the spiral. Double inkwell doesn't do anything as far as I'm aware. I don't think double apple delicious does anything either, but that I'm not entirely sure about. Dining room here is fine. Guarantees a door north. Gives us a lunchbox. Lets us proceed west and fill out the second rank. Well, we can afford this. Not sure I want to. The other ones are really bad though. I don't want to spend all 3 of my gems here. That seems like a really bad idea. So I will spend a star and redraw. I have 2 keys. That's not a lot of keys. I mean, we have plenty of doors, so I guess we just put a utility closet down here. Turn this off. Turn this off. Turn this. I wonder if leaving the gymnasium on increases the chances of getting running shoes. Maybe it does. Probably not, but I don't know. The garage can be on. Darkroom can be off, I guess. I don't know. That'll make it not flicker, I think. Attic, closed exhibit, lost and found. These are all terrible. We did just turn off security doors. That seems too risky, but this is also a dead end. Meh. Oh, we can't draft behind because I put it on the back wall. Okay, the keycard reader is not powered on. That's predictable enough because I just powered it off. We need something that goes straight. Tunnel works. Lots of dig spots, still no shovel. Wait, did we have the jackhammer? What am I saying? That counts as a shovel. A wind-up key? What the? Yo, that's insane. Dude, this item is actually ridiculous. Can I just like dig up repellent and stuff too? Like, it doesn't seem like there's any limit because I got a stopwatch last time. Another tunnel. Let's do 1 more tunnel. Because then we can backdraft dead ends on the 3rd rank. You know what I mean? Yeah, like we take a passageway now. And then we can walk along the 4th rank and we can draft dead ends to the left. Assuming we get doors that go that way. We kind of need more keys. I'll take gymnasium. Alright, no shoes, unfortunately. Oh no. Our lockpick worked. Don't really want a garage here. I think conference room is the best because it gives us the most doors. Now we want something that turns left. We can afford this for 1 gem, I think. Yes, we do get 1 back. Maybe we get more. For the next 1 minute, you will not lose steps when entering rooms, keys when opening doors, or gems. Yeah, so we got a stopwatch again. Kind of crazy. Oh god, these are all bad. You know what? Let's do rotunda. Okay, actually, I really want to end the run, but now I have to walk all the way back to coat check. Dang it. We should have enough steps, though. It's not too far. Oh, also the stopwatch makes it free. So we definitely have enough steps. Maybe we can even get all the way back. Jackhammer has been checked. That's kind of cool, actually. The stopwatch gives you infinite steps. Alright. So, An extra wind-up key, that's so crazy. Let's make sure we have the shrine. We have 2 more days of the shrine. Let's call it a day in Rotunda, because I did try to draft Rotunda in the outer room before, but I couldn't, because I drafted as soon as I started the run and I only had 2 gems and it cost 3 gems. I wasn't able to axe that room, and I probably never would because I hate that room. But now that we're trying to draft it, we should make sure we have 3 gems. So let's not go to the outer room first. Let's just draft some stuff. A first room is spare master bedroom. No, thank you. That sounds terrible. Give me like +2 footsteps. Always great here. I'll take that. Something that goes south is fine. I'll get the telescope on the way back because I'm gonna have to come back through here anyways. Oh, kind of wish I got the telescope first because now I don't know for sure if I'm gonna get gems. But probably I will. I don't really need the money, and this is already stacked to the max. It would give me the staff, but I think I'll take the gems from study instead. Or the gem in this case, singular. Alright, now let's peek in here. There's some gems, there's some keys, there's some food, some apples, a sail, and inkwell. Nice. I'd say that's pretty good. Let's go this way. Is this north? I don't even know which way we're going. That's kind of bad. This is all right. We can actually just end it here. We need office. Great. Let's go this way. We have 6 gems. Let's go draft the rotunda in the outer room. Observe that nothing interesting happened. Write that in our notes. And then walk back into the house and call it a day inside of the office. Because the office is also on our list. Rotunda, yay, we can afford it. Okay, this is definitely not going to do anything. For sure, for sure. Other than look pretty. I mean, you can lock yourself in the outer room, that's kind of cool. I think the vegetable room didn't even work, which is super weird. Yep, it's just, it doesn't make any sense that there's a tunnel here if you draft a room with a door, but if you draft a room with a window, there's not a tunnel here. I don't like that inconsistency. It's just kind of dumb, you know? Because it makes it harder to find the other rooms. Like, I don't know what's going on. There's some sort of magic, I guess, but it's kind of stupid. And also, when you do the veranda, this is like a grassy area, or like a building or something. But now it's a rock wall. It doesn't seem like that's actually part of the room, because it's on the other side of the doorway, so... So what gives, Mr. Game Designer, huh? Inconsistencies galore. Seems like something they should have paid better attention to, considering that mechanic is like such a key part of understanding the game. Like, it gives you the hint for the basically how to finish the game. Okay, I don't know why I'm looking in the office, because the office isn't outdoors, but the office will be outdoors tomorrow, so... Call it a day. In our notes, we will write Rotunda, cost 3 gems, exclamation mark. We can change that to NA because we actually had 3 gems today. And then we can add it to the list, ROTUNDA. And then we will draft the office. Le office. In the le outer room. L'outer room. Les Miserables. Okay. I'm pretty sure the gem cost is 1, but let's just check it for safety. Oh, it's 2. Okay. Well, in that case, I should get more gems before I draft it. Kennel, sure. I don't really want to go that way though. Let's go this way. Music room. Oh, we technically we don't really need bunk room, but I could test that just to get it off the list. I mean, it's right here. Oh, it doesn't matter what we have today because we don't have the shrine anymore. Wait, yeah, so it literally doesn't matter. We can just go draft the office right now and have 0 gems because we're gonna have to restart the day to get shrine anyways. So let's do that. Let's go put the office in the auto room and then call it a day and get the shrine again. The office in the outer room. This one has a long hallway. I don't know why some of them have long hallways. Okay, well there's a gem in here, that's pretty normal. Yeah, I mean, as I expected, nothing really interesting happened. It's just like the normal office. Like I don't think there's any chance that's gonna be different, so we're just gonna write office NA. It doesn't have any windows, so nothing really interesting going on here. Observatory, office. Alright. Sure. Call it a day. Oh, I keep not drafting the Machinarium because we don't have any mechanical rooms, but that doesn't actually matter because you can draft in the outer room. I'm kind of curious if you get a bunch of like, I kind of want to open all the doors if I draft that. I'm gonna write a note about that. Like, we don't want to put the Machinarium outside unless we can actually open every door, ideally. I think... Is every mechanical room blue? Whoops, I'm typing in my notes instead of in the game. I'm trying to walk. Hello, mouse. Is every mechanical room blue? Where are the mechanical rooms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are the other 2 mechanical rooms? Well, obviously one of them's the Machinarium itself. But what's the other mechanical room? Is it red? No. Wait. 1 door for each mechanical room. Is there only 7 mechanical rooms? Did I miss one somehow? Also, how is Rotunda not a mechanical room? Type blueprint. I'm just looking for the icon on the picture, right? The little cogwheel. But I only see these 6. And I don't think I have duplicates of any of these. I'm not even sure if you can duplicate these. So that's 6. And then the Machinarium would be 7. So I'm confused. Is it like 1 door plus for each mechanical room? Because I always thought it was you just get 1 door, but maybe the door you walk in counts? I have no idea. Where is it? This one? Reveal up to 8 different doors depending on the parameters at the time of creation. Has 1 door for each mechanical room in your house. So I think you just need the 6, I guess, because I've definitely opened all 8 doors before and found like the whatever was behind the 8th one, I'm pretty sure. So I just need utility closet, boiler room, pump room, security workshop, laboratory, which I think are all commonplace at the moment. Pump room is standard. The pump room will be the hardest to get. Okay, well, interesting. So today we just need the shrine though, right? Otherwise, what are we doing with our lives? Can't do anything without the shrine, so let's go get the shrine back. Let's go get the shrine back in the outer room. Do 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 do. That was a bird shadow flying across the ground. Do 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 do. Damn. We got every blue room except the shrine. It's very unlucky. I mean, they're all the same rarity, so I guess it's like... I don't know. What is the chance of that? The chance of getting all 3 rooms except the room you're looking for. There's only one scenario where that happens, right? And in every other scenario, you get the room you're looking for. So it's actually a fairly small chance. Actually, I guess you always get 3 rooms and one of them's missing. So it is still just a 1 in 4 chance because there's 3 other scenarios you would get it. And you wouldn't get the other blue rooms because you can't get duplicate blue rooms. But it might be even lower than that because maybe you're not guaranteed to get only blue rooms. I'm not sure if the king has like an extra effect outdoors because it doesn't guarantee that you only get blue rooms in the house. But it might guarantee you only get blue outer rooms. I don't remember. Like it seems far more likely. Maybe because they're all equal rarity and the rarity of the rooms in the house is not equal. Some of them are more rare. Some of the blue rooms are more rare than non-blue rooms, right? So maybe that causes you to draw non-blue rooms occasionally. Don't know. Also, click confirm, not right click. I always right click out of there and then it doesn't take effect and then I have to do the stupid button thing again. Mouse macro to the rescue. I bought what was it, like a Steel Series mouse? I had a Razer mouse, a Razer Death Adder that I bought in like 2016 or 2017 that finally like was beat up enough that it stopped working properly. Well, it stopped working a long time ago, but I still kept using it. But it got like unbearably broken, like it was double clicking and a bunch of weird stuff. I don't know, like last year. And I bought a Steel Series mouse. And the Steel Series mouse, so last year, so it lasted like 8 years. And like basically using it every single day, all day. The Razer mouse. The Steel Series mouse I bought, and it was pretty cheap, admittedly. Maybe they have like a fancier model that's better, but that thing got completely destroyed. Like all the coating came off of it, the paint was coming off and stuff. And it was all gross feeling, and like the scroll wheel was kind of broke after like 6 months of using it. So definitely don't ever buy a cheap Steel Series mouse from Best Buy or Amazon or whatever. Maybe I should make this less common again. I don't think we need this ever. Do we need the lavatory? We don't really need the lavatory. That can remain rare. Water room's commonplace, that we need that still for the Machinarium test. But anyway, so I just threw the Steel Series mouse away because it was absolute trash. And then I bought another Razer mouse, and it's great. So far. Let's try the speakeasy again, because we have the blessing now. I don't know what happened last time. I think it might be the case that you can't put upgraded rooms outside. Also, I don't know what the mice will play means. I still have no idea. Very sus. But yeah, let's try this. We're gonna waste one of our valuable shrine days to test something that probably isn't going to work. Because it didn't work last time, but I don't understand why it didn't work last time. Unless maybe I picked a color that wasn't blue before I did it, but I don't think I did. I don't know. Day 333. Wow. Kinda crazy. Half of 666. Alright, let's go. Let's go to the outer room and see what's inside. I can't deny that I'm surprised about what's inside the outer room. Yeah, see, it just doesn't work. So we have to just take it off the list. Speakeasy doesn't work. I don't think upgraded rooms can be drafted out here, I guess. Billiard room. Do I have billiard room also on the list? Yeah, we'll have to try that in a different run if we care enough. And not possible. We only have speakeasy, which doesn't spawn. Alright, well, now what? Oh, you know what we're gonna do? Let's do a super fast upgrade disc run. I want to test this theory. Since we wasted the shrine today anyways, we may as well, like, try to do something useful, right? We have 230 coins. So what we're going to do is we're going to set yellow. We're going to look for a showroom, and then we're going to farm the trading post. And also, if we don't get the showroom, we'll just take any other yellow room that we get to get it out of the yellow room pool. A dead end's a bit risky and costs our only gem. One of our only gems. Not sure I want that. We could actually Machinarium. Mechanarium? I don't know how you say that word. I keep saying Machinarium. It's probably Mechanarium. Also, I keep spelling it wrong in my notes because I don't know how you spell Mechanarium. Such a weird, strange word. Mechanarium. Okay, now we have a room to log out in, which I kind of forgot that was also a goal, so I'm glad I decided to draft. We're gonna take the observatory here to get some resources. Probably I should go back to the first rank. I don't know why I skipped the entire first rank. That didn't make much sense. We don't want... Do we want Southern Cross? What are we looking for? We're looking for showroom, so we don't want Southern Cross. Yeah, let's go try to find showroom. Hey, can we take... We should be able to spend our only gems. I think that's fine. Alright, let's buy this place out if we can. We also get Moon Pendant, which is nice. So we'll get to keep some of these tomorrow. So, oh, we didn't get Master Key though, unfortunately. So we're probably not going to get an upgrade disc. I think maybe Emerald Bracelet can also give you an upgrade disc. Maybe any of them can, I don't know, but I think it's just those two that I recall having seen before. Alright, let's go see if we can trade one of these for an upgrade disc. If not, then oh well, GG. But it's worth a try since we have the trading post, right? A key card, no thank you. Ooh, compass for upgrade disc. Emerald bracelet for allowance token, and then spoon for dice. So I think I should actually take the 2 permanent upgrades and then maybe keep the spoon tomorrow, even though I'd prefer to keep the emerald bracelet tomorrow. Wait, hold on. Emerald bracelet tomorrow might be good if Machinarium costs a lot. How much does Machinarium cost? Oh, it's free. Okay. I think we just trade this, but let's trade this one first to make sure we get the upgrade disc, because sometimes when you make trades, the other trades change. Oh, you can trade the upgrade disc for a gear wrench. Who would ever do that? Yeah, let's trade this. Why not? Now we have to go draft a computer, which might be slightly hard since we have yellow rooms enabled, but we need somewhere to put the upgrade. Unless we could also just sell the silver spoon and then use the upgrade disc tomorrow. That's another strategy, but let's keep the silver spoon and the moon pendant. So apparently this is a thing that happened. So we need a computer. Also bunk room. Alright, we don't need that. We have a Machinarium. I don't know if I want to do Machinarium room tomorrow necessarily, but I guess we probably should. Let's do boudoir because we're probably going to need gems to pay for the office. Or security, or whatever room we're finding that has a computer in it. Casino. We don't have enough gold, so it's kind of interesting, but not that interesting. Do we need keys or gems? I think gems and dice is maybe better than keys this early. Also, it's interesting that you can't open from the backside. The Machinarium. You know, like with security doors, if you draft on the other side of the wall, it'll open, but in this case, it just doesn't have a physical door there, so there's nothing for it to open. Kind of weird. Yeah, I guess it did it there too. I didn't really notice. Should we open the trunks? I don't think so. It seems too risky. We need more keys. Workshop is fine. Don't really care about the broken lever. Music room is a bit too expensive. We could take the jackhammer and then walk through showroom, but I think I prefer the Nook. Because guaranteed keys immediately. We can take tunnel to get north. We don't have the jackhammer, so I don't know why I'm looking at the dig spot as if I have the jackhammer, because I didn't take it. Actually, you know what? We have enough footsteps. Let's do tunnel. We haven't done this tunnel yet. I'm pretty sure we haven't done this tunnel yet. I think we did the west too, but I don't think we did this one. I guess we'll find out. This also gives us a lot of dig spots. It's kind of cool. It's also better to put the tunnel on the side of the house. Uh-oh. Didn't consider that. I don't have foyer, so the tunnel is not always unlocked. This is like infinity dig spots, though. Oh no! The keys. It's gonna be locked, isn't it? That's so troll. I don't think I should use the last key here. I also don't really want to walk all the way back, so I am gonna use this and then pray that this door somehow isn't locked, but it's definitely gonna be locked. God damn it. That's so annoying. So annoying. I didn't think every tunnel would be locked. Yeah, there's an absurd amount of dig spots actually, so if we get coat check, we could just come back here and then we'll have enough. We kind of need running shoes though. We're pretty short on steps. Yeah, we need to find food ASAP. There could be food in here, but I don't have any keys. I don't have a sledgehammer. Okay, we have to go... Pretty sure I already looked in here, right? And then we didn't click Southern Cross. Yep. Alright, get out of there. Don't click the spiral. That would be bad. Casino... No. Oh boy, this is kind of bad. We need food. Wait, there's food in here. That's a dead end though. There's not enough food in here, I don't think. Chapel works, but I don't like it. Kitchen. That does not give us a key, and it dead ends the map, so that would also screw us over, even though it has tons of food. Wait, each time you dig, unlock all the doors. This would also work. If we get a coat check at the end of this hallway. But then we're really risking it. We like super need food. We can probably eat if we take dining room, right? Yeah. Okay, this takes care of our food situation. Wait, don't we have a silver spoon? Or does that just add one? Oh no, yeah, it doubles. Alright, food situation solved. Now we need, okay, we could take this. 88 is definitely enough to go there and back. And this will give us a key, and it will let us dig, which means we don't even need a key because the act of digging will unlock the door. So, a bit annoying. We're gonna have to backtrack all the way back, and then all the way back, and then all the way back, like 10 million times. But I don't think I've done this tunnel yet, so I want to see. I want to see. Let's just dig everything on the way there for the entertainment value. Like, let's just see what all things we can get from the jackhammer, you know? I guess we could get something that messes up our moon pendant, but I think you mostly only get like super good rare items, right? Hopefully we don't get trash. If we get repellent that we keep till tomorrow, that'd be kind of interesting. An old shoe, that doesn't go in your inventory, so that doesn't hurt us. Oh, okay, well, digging does not unlock all the trunks in the room, just the doors. So even though there's a trunk there, we can't actually use it. This is an interesting way to get a lot of dig spots, I guess, as well. Just make a really long tunnel. That could be a experiment strategy, maybe. Oh no, we got a silver key. I think I could use the silver key to unlock the door and then choose tunnel anyways, right? I'm pretty sure that would work. Wait, oh, it's not locked because we did the digging. Okay, is there a thing in this room for us? Or did we already do it? Do not remember. Wait, there's just gems. What the heck? Maybe we already did this one. Yeah, look, we're outside of the map. A little tiny bit outside of the map. Alright, well, that was fun. Let's go put our jackhammer back in coat check, and then I think we're gonna sign out in the mechanarium. Whee! This is a long tunnel. All we got was gems. I must have already done that one and forgot about it. I think coat check's over here if I recall. Oh no, that's... Is it? Oh yeah, it is this way. Okay. It's through the showroom. Arf arf. What's up, puppies? Nice to see you. Alright, we gotta check the most valuable item in the game, the jackhammer. I used to think it was Master Key, but I was sorely mistaken. Not even close to being Master Key. Not once you have this many upgraded rooms and this massive telescope to give you 1 billion keys. Okay, I think we are... Oh no, we have to do the... Oh shoot, we dead-ended ourselves. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's no door in here, is there? Oh boy. That's awkward. So now what we have to do is we have to go sell the silver key and the silver spoon. It's kind of funny that we're selling 2 silver items. I hope they're valuable since they're made of silver. And then we have to hope we don't get into an infinite loop, an infinite item loop of trash. Because that would actually be super bad also. And that's very likely, I think. Okay, dice, dice. That's actually fantastic. Alright, so this guarantees that we have Moon Pendant and Upgrade Disc when we start the game tomorrow. That way we don't lose the Upgrade Disc, because we're not going to find another one of those in a long time. Because normally we don't take Trading Post in the outer room. The only reason we did that is because... I don't even remember why. I guess because we got unlucky and didn't roll a shrine, that's why. So... now we can log out. Wait, it doesn't matter. Wait, we did get a shrine. Why do we have Trading Post? Oh, because the shrine day we didn't have any room to put in the outer room because it was the first day of the shrine, right? Anyways, okay, let's log out in Mechanarium. And hopefully you're allowed to keep the upgrade disc across days. I don't think I've ever tried that before. I don't see why it wouldn't work because Moon Pendant says that's what it does. But there could be some weird upgrade disc exception. I don't know. I assume not. That'd be bizarre, but one way to find out. Also, if we get shelter in the outer room, maybe we should just waste another shrine day and take shelter to guarantee that we get a computer quickly. That could also be fine, and then we could just log out somewhere. I don't know. I don't know, man. Let's go draft for a bit. Let's try to find all the mechanical rooms, which requires blue. Yeah, let's try to get all the mechanical rooms. Okay, I'll do Nook. Taking straight rooms here is usually not a good idea. Office? Do we need office still? No, we did office. Kennel study. This is kind of terrible. I really want this door, but I really don't want to pay the 2 gem cost. I'm gonna pay it because I do get 1 gem back, but I might regret that. Okay, jackhammer, super valuable. Maybe we just take it. You know, I don't mind wasting the corner. I'm gonna take the jackhammer because now I don't have to worry about resources anymore, and I do have to pay. I do have to make this a long run in order to get all the mechanical rooms for Machinarium to work properly. Alright, so let's see what we get here. Workshop here is fine. I don't know if I want to go in there. I don't want to go in there for a battery pack. Seems like a dumb idea. I will take this because there's usually a dig spot, so we will hopefully get a gem. If not, then this could be bad. Alright, we did not get one, so this is kind of bad. I think we have to wine cellar here, unfortunately. I could have taken study as well. That probably would have been a lot better. But it's fine. Take wine cellar. Tons of dice, tons of gems. We're doing fine. We are doing fine. Conference room is not great. That's not great. I can afford 1 gem for observatory. Let's do this and wait for the slow ass animation. Let's click everything except Southern Cross because I don't want to bias the game toward 4 doors because most of the rooms that we need don't have 4 doors. Security, that's mechanical room. We should take this. 1 down, 5 to go, I think. Oh, we can use the upgrade disc as well. Nice. Keycard system, set security level to low. Let's set offline mode to unlocked. Go back. We're gonna find a bazillion keys. We could even dig up a keycard, but hey, let's do an upgrade. Haven't seen this in a while. Day 333, still doing upgrades. Wait, we have a normal boudoir in our pool still? That's kind of crazy. How's that a thing? I think we should do apple boudoir. Because I've always wanted the apple boudoir. Now we might not have a normal boudoir left in our deck. Darkroom I hate, but I love the doors. It is a little bit risky. Oh, actually, no, we should do this and go north through the other door. Because this is a mechanical room. Off. Turn this off, turn this on. We can turn gymnasium off, I guess. I don't know if it matters. I'm not really worried about having enough keys. Actually, this lets you see the rarity of the rooms. I don't think that matters, but let's just turn this back up for the fun of it. Because I pretty much never have this set to high. Okay, high, unlocked. Now I'll get more security doors. That's fun, right? Alrighty, let's go. Also, we have these. Do we have a sledgehammer? We do not have a sledgehammer. I think it's worth opening these. I could regret that. I don't know if I want to open this one. Let's not open that one. Oh, why did I pick that up? That's so stupid. Why did I pick that up? I could have kept the jackhammer tomorrow without having code check. Although that's kind of risky too, because then you have to get code check to put it back in. So maybe it's fine. Conference room, parlor. Let's do dining room to get it out of the pool. And it goes north. It's probably not as good as conference room, but that's okay. A dead end here would be fine. I think if I'm going to take a dead end, I would prefer to take planetarium though. Let's dig, see what we get. Alright, gems, that's fine. I kind of want keys. I don't know if prism key works on blue rooms, does it? Oh god, I picked up more garbage. No. That's fine. We'll get fruit, I guess. I should take the lunchbox with me. Oh boy, this is... I'm gonna redraw here. I need something that forks. Yeah, we'll take conference room, that's fine. Does press a key work with blue rooms? I don't think so. Wait, this is our last key. That's not good. We need dig spots. Where do we get keys? Let's take drawing room because it lets us redraw. And maybe that can somehow save us. Oh, it can... I was gonna say we could secret garden here, but we can't. It's not gonna let us. Den, I guess, and then we could secret garden. There's also a chest here, which is kind of crazy. I can't actually open it though. It's not locked, sadly. We have plenty of dice we're digging up, so let's just use more dice. Oh, there we go, boiler room. How many is that? Oh, we got the workshop too. That's actually 4. Nice. We got plenty of gems. There's not really any reason to go in here except to look for dig spots, and that would be worth it even if there's just one. Fortunately, I don't see any dig spots today. So we wasted some footsteps. This does allow us to draft one more room though, so I guess we do kind of want to go in here. Kind of want to use dark room to get it out of our pool. That's probably a stupid strategy, but... No, we should do kennel. Because there's a dig spot in kennel, almost always. Very likely. Alright, well, that wasn't worth it, but we had to try. We could send power out of here. That doesn't help us because this room has no power, so... I really want to open that, but I have no keys. Should I store room here? Or should I gallery? Gallery has gems, right? I don't think it has keys other than the room 8 key. Although, we could get more allowance, just for fun. Yeah, we get the room 8 key. Man, we gotta get rid of some of this junk from our inventory. I don't even know if we can. We can't, there's no way to get rid of the battery pack. I guess we're kind of just screwed with the moon pendant. It's gonna keep some junk this time, I guess. Most likely. This usually has a dig spot. Room, we need 2 more ranks. We'll be on rank 8. A brick. Wow, we are getting unlucky. At least we got 1 key. We need to go north, but observatory also works because that will give us resources that we desperately need. Hopefully we get a key from this. Thank you. Let's be careful what we click here. Actually, all of these are fine. Except the spiral, of course, because the spiral is stupid. And the developers hate the players in this game. I think we want a regular key here, right? Man, we need more keys. We still seriously need more keys. Like, a lot more keys. These are terrible. Ugh. Man. So many gems, not enough keys. I think I will do this to potentially get more keys, even though it goes south, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, more keys. Okay, don't click the cross. Kind of wish I had a sledgehammer. We're super keybound right now. That is one downside of the power hammer instead of the master key, is if you don't get any dig spots, you're kind of screwed. Ah, shoot. I think we have to take this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 5. What's the last mechanical room? Oh, we need pool. Shoot, that's gonna be annoying. Okay, I hate this dead end, but also we can come up through foundation, I just realized. We have plenty of footsteps. If we spawn a secret garden somewhere, we can get a lot more footsteps because all the fruit will go to the conference room. And we sold our silver spoon, unfortunately. This one is great. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. Yes. That is a fantastic way to get keys. Tons and tons and tons of keys. So our key problem is basically gone. We just have to get back to a door now. And we have plenty of dice. Actually, we don't have that many dice. We used a lot of them. We have some dice. Also, we kind of blocked ourselves off from rank 8, which is a bit annoying. But we have this door left, and we have foundation. Pool! Yo! That is excellent. Now we added pump room to the draft. I really want to open those, but I can't. Did we use the banner of the king to do blue, right? Yeah. None of these are gonna work, so we have to use a regular key. Man, I kind of wish I had a lockpick, which is something that I've never said before, but that would be useful. Oh, we have a conference room door as well. You know what? I think we should do this because we have so many gems. And we get a bit of footsteps, which is neat. Yeah, since we have one more door. Should I open? I really want to open one of those trunks, but I don't think I can. We're 2 key bound right now. Oh, pump room. You know what? If we do this, we don't actually need to draft anything else. It's kind of stupid. I'm gonna take it. It's that important. Now that we don't need to draft anything else. Ooh, look at this. Please be keys. Dang it. I'm gonna open this one, I guess. Keys? Oh, baby. That was so lucky. Okay, we didn't get to rank 8, which is kind of annoying. I'm gonna open both of these. I think we also added some trunks to the entryway. So if we happen to get more keys, which we do, fantastic, one more key. Okay, no keys here. I think we're going this way. I actually don't remember. Let's go check the entrance hall. There should be some more things in there. Some more trunks, perhaps? Yeah, there's a bunch of them. We just have to hope that one of them has keys. Alright, no keys. That's unfortunate. We can probably find keys, though, if we go all the way around. We dead-ended ourselves on the map here because we needed to prioritize mechanical rooms. We got all 6 mechanical rooms, right? Laboratory, boiler room, pump room, utility closet, workshop, security. So actually we can just go draft the machinarium right now as well if we wanted to. Let's go do the room 8 thing first and then we'll come back and do the machinarium. Also, where are we calling it a day? I didn't really think about that. Did we get any rooms to call it a day in? Throne room, walk-in closet, bookshop. Unfortunately we didn't. That's okay. This run might be a bust unless we find something interesting on the 8th rank. Wait, oh yeah, right, you can do it anywhere. But it's gonna be a dead end, right? So maybe we don't want it to be the first thing we draft. And 0 keys. Why is there no dig spots down here? Also, my elevator door is facing a different direction now, which always messes with my head. Like, the door used to face the back wall, now it faces this wall. I think it, like, always faces... I think it always faces the direction of this door, like the middle door in the foundation. So depending on how your foundation happens to be rotated, you get a different elevator rotation. Even though the room looks the same. Which doesn't really make any sense. Like, the room rotates, but the elevator stays facing the same way, always. But it rotates upstairs. It just doesn't rotate downstairs. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's weird. Very weird. Alright, can we get some freaking keys, please? Oh my god, so many gems. Seems like you have a way higher chance of getting gems than keys, which is kind of weird. Okay, let's open this door, I guess. Freezer is kind of interesting. I need keys, though. Bro. The frickin' gems. I think we do this in case there's keys for sale. We have 256 gold. That's a nice number. We can get sleeping mask. We can get running shoes. We can get sledgehammer. Then we don't need to waste our keys on chests anymore, which is great. Okay. Something that goes south would be fine. This will give us keys. Oh, and we have the experiment. I totally forgot about that. Okay, keys actually aren't really a problem anymore now. Because we have 2, which is enough to draft more upgraded rooms. Okay, this we don't need at all, but maybe we'll have it tomorrow. What do we want to put here? Something that turns. Let's redraw. Something that turns the other way. Classroom, sure. I don't really want the classroom, but I do want the door. So that seems fine. Any hall passes? I don't see any hall passes. The door is locked. I think that's okay. We want an upgraded room here, preferably. This is an upgraded room. That'll give us a key back. I don't care about the gems, so I'm not going to solve the parlor game. Ballroom would be awful. Don't need gems. I think storeroom here is fine. That will give us 1 more key. I'll take the gems while I'm here, even though I don't really need them. Like I said, I'm not going to do the parlor game because it's tedious and boring. I've already solved it like 7,000 times. Let's go north. What do we get? This is fine. We have the gems for it. And now we're on rank 8, which means dinner is served. I don't really want the silver key, but I guess I'll use the silver key here if it lets me. Brilliant. The vegetable room. I do love the vegetable room. It isn't upgraded though. This one's upgraded, but this is, I think this is better. 4 doors. We'll do upgraded room somewhere else, like here. Okay, I don't really want to do that. I would rather waste footsteps drafting. We don't want to put room 8 here, or actually we don't really want any of these here. Shoot. This works. Okay, let's hop out and hop back in, and then this door should be unlocked hopefully. Okay, it is not. We got unlucky. Let's waste more footsteps. This door should be open. This is upgraded, so I'll take it. Although I have plenty of keys now, I don't really need to prioritize that anymore. Can we can't secret garden key in the corner, right? We can't put key 8 here. Yeah, okay. We just have to use a regular key. That's fine. Conservatory or trophy room? Conservatory definitely seems like the better choice here. There's a dig spot. Or dice. Brilliant. Love that. Also, there's a gem thing. It's cool. We have 2 bedroom closets, apparently. That's kind of weird. I don't know why that is the case. I feel like we should make this less... Oh yeah, we already made one of them less common. The nook being common is fine. That's quite useful in the early game before you get some keys from some other method. Again, I don't care about the gems there. Let's keep going... Let's keep going this way. Ugh, that's so annoying. Stupid door keeps locking. It's annoying because all the other doors close and you have to wait for the animation. I hate waiting for animations. I'm sure you know that if you're on the 8,000th episode of this series, but FYI, I hate waiting for animations in this game. They're too slow. What do we want here? We want an upgraded room. Although that doesn't matter anymore because it's just giving us keys. Maybe we still want the upgraded room. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. It gives us a star. The star is worth it, I guess, right? 3 dice. Yeah, the dig spots are worth it. We get 1 more room here. It can be literally whatever we want. We'll do an upgraded room. It gives us way more keys. Are we getting 3 keys? Like, what's happening? Wow, I just got 3 keys. Maybe I imagine that. I don't know. Alright, we are on rank 8. I think what we're going to do is showroom. You can't get 2 moon pendants, right? That'd be actually kind of insane if you could. We could buy the master key for the lulz. I wish we had a trading post. I'm going to buy all of these. Because if we keep one of them tomorrow instead of some of the junk we picked up, like the battery pack, that would be better. So we'll just hope we get something cool. And now we're gonna use key 8. And we are going to put the penguin in gluttony. This is so annoying with this fucking giant thing in the way where you're like trying to walk back and forth 1,000 times. I don't know why they made it. Like, why'd they put this thing here? Like, at least let me walk through it, you know? Bear is sloth. Monkey is hubris. I don't remember the other ones. Lion is envy. Elephant is wrath. Dog is mundanity. And rabbit is avarice. Alright. Then we get our free allowance token. Hooray. Now what? Oh, is this actually a door? Wait, that's kind of cool. I didn't realize that was a door. We can use master key. Can't really use any of the other keys. Oh, baby, wait. That's cool. We can sign out in library. We can also reroll like 1,000 times and try to get a book thing. We only have 52 steps though. How many steps is it to get back? If we go through foundation, it's actually fairly short. 52 steps should be enough. Actually, I don't know why I walked in here. Let's not keep walking. Let's go back to foundation, because we need to go draft the machinarium in the outer room. That's priority numero uno. Let's go south, so we don't have to go through the vegetable room and get locked out and be annoyed. Okay, 48 steps. Hopefully that's plenty. Yeah, because we're just going to the machinarium. We don't even have to go back to entrance hall or anything. The machinarium, yeah, a machinarium. Also, this episode's kind of long. I should probably end it at some point. So we're gonna walk all the way back here. You think you can fit through here? Walkie, walkie, walkie. Christopher walking. Walking all the way back. Walking, walking. We're gonna go all the way over here. We have 15 gems, which is more than enough. Hopefully this opens all 8 doors. I don't really know how it works. It's the 7th mechanical room, which I guess means 7 doors plus the one you entered. Probably, maybe. We got a shrine, that's interesting. Alright. Oh no, we missed a door. Wait, I don't understand then. What's the other mechanical room? What? Do you have to duplicate a mechanical room? Because I don't think that's ever been an option. Is the rotunda like a secret mechanical room? What the hell? Is there one on like the next page? Mechanical. No, sauna's not mechanical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta be missing something. That's kind of annoying. That means I have to do this run again if I want to test it properly. What the hell is the last mechanical room? It's not the armory. That's a shop. The furnace isn't mechanical, right? I don't understand. Type addition. Also, it's super annoying when you're looking at the studio editions, and then you like go back, it puts you on red rooms instead of studio editions. It's like a stupid bug. All the other ones, if you right click, it goes back to the right place, but studio editions, if you right click, it goes to like some other random thing. Like if you do here and you right click, it goes to green rooms? Like what the fuck? I guess it's whatever you had selected before studio editions. Yeah. It's very broken and it confuses the heck out of me. So confusing. What the heck is the last mechanical room, though? One door for each mechanical room. Do you have to just duplicate? None of these are mechanical. Hold on. What are all the mechanical rooms? At least 4 previously drafted mechanical rooms are required in order to draft all 4 possible diagonal doors. And at most 7. By previously drafting 7... Oh, it's Chamber of Mirrors is probably how you do it, right? Previously drafting 7 unique mechanical rooms, duplicating mechanical rooms, upgrading aquarium to a mechanical room, and using laboratory experiments to add additional copies. Oh, interesting. I didn't know you can make aquarium a mechanical room. I don't remember that upgrade. Drafting missionary in a position where the door draft is reduced. Interesting. Oh, weird. There's some buried treasure glitch. Or like funny, there's some funny Easter egg. Anyways. I just looked it up on the wiki. There's lots of ways to do it, but we don't have... Okay, I don't want the silver key. No, thank you. 9 Danka. I don't care about that. What's this? Dice. Okay, well, we can't open this door. I guess there's kind of some way to do it, but probably Chamber of Mirrors is the easiest way. But that would also add everything else. The other way is do a lab experiment that adds 3 aquariums, and then you can apparently you can upgrade your aquarium to a mechanical aquarium, but I don't have that. So yeah. Now what? Now we have to get back to library. Let's write that in our notes. Missionarium. We didn't open all 8 doors, but I'm just going to assume nothing happens. Because that's way too much work to try again. Let's write that in our notes. Mechanarium, Missionarium, however you say it. Also, didn't we have drawing room this time around? We definitely got drawing room. That's been pretty easy to get as long as you use the blue power with the king thing. But library is more rare, I think. So we're going to go back to library. We're going to try to draft bookshop from the library with all of our dice and our gem rerolls. Maybe even use some stars. We can probably guarantee that we get it, to be honest. If we use enough stars. We can all but guarantee it. So we'll try to do that. And then if we get that, that'll be a lot better than... calling it a day in library, because it's a lot harder to get the bookshop than the library. The library is blue, so we get the library pretty often if we use the blue power, even though I made it rare. So yeah, let's try to get bookshop, and then whatever happens, that will be the end of this run. So I need to go out this door, and then I need to go north, northeast, east, or north, northwest, west, or something like that. Northwest, west, through room 8, which has a door. I didn't even know. Okay, so this is the door where we would like to get the bookshop. How hard will that be? Maybe impossible. Let's find out. Yeah, we're just gonna get blue rooms, aren't we? Laundry room, that's yellow. Not the right yellow room, but it is a yellow room. Okay, well, we got dormitory, we got kitchen. But it is possible to get other rooms. Do we have 2 drafting studios? What the heck? That's kind of crazy. Walk-in closet. Also interesting. Yeah, we're looking for the bookshop. Can we find the bookshop? Dang. This is hard. We have a lot of rooms in our pool. Alright, no more rerolls. Let's use some stars. I don't know how many stars, but we'll use some. Oh, yes! Okay, pause. You don't want to rush to click this, because sometimes while the animation is still playing, if you click it, you like get the wrong room. So we're just going to click around over here, wait, and then slowly click right on the center of this room. Be ultra paranoid, because last time I did that and I clicked the room too fast and it gave me the wrong room. It's a weird bug in the game. Super annoying bug. Great. Okay, we got the bookshop. So we are going to... Ah, shoot. Technically, we should bring the jackhammer back. Don't... Oh, yeah, shoot. We have to do that. How do we do that? Where is coat check? I don't even see it. Ah, shoot. We should have done that when we were outdoors. Do we have enough steps? Hopefully. We also have running shoes, so we should definitely have enough footsteps, but that's annoying that I forgot to do that. I don't want to lose the jackhammer. It's a pain in the ass to recraft. I think I would rather lose the bookshop than lose the jackhammer, to be honest. That's how valuable it is. Well, it's not entirely true, but it is a little bit true, because we don't have to get the bookshop on rank 9. We can get the bookshop way earlier. You just have to get the library and then spend a lot of dice to reroll. Or a lot of stars or whatever. But yeah, hopefully we have enough footsteps. Should be enough, I hope. Probably, maybe. How many did we have? Like 42? So we have to get there by 21? Yeah, for sure. For sure we have enough. And running shoes. Can we do chess with only blue rooms? I've never thought about it. Maybe? I think it's possible, right? Bishop is in Rumpus room, I think. Am I going the right way? Yes. Okay, it's a little bit close. Where is it? Jackhammer. Jackhammer has been checked. I always read the text after I check the item too. Sometimes I do it really fast and I don't mention that I'm doing it, but it's always good to read the text in case you accidentally click the wrong item in the list. Or the game just has some weird glitch and puts the wrong item in there. I don't know why I'm taking this, just it's there, so why not? I mean, the why not is that we're about to end the run and it's gonna go away, so it's pointless, but the why is because, I don't know, it's there, it's a chest, I'm gonna click on it, obviously. Hold on, I'm gonna look at the chess. I'm kind of curious. Chess puzzle. Security is blue, Rumpus is blue, Nook is blue, Study is blue, and Office is blue. Yeah, you can actually do chess with just blue rooms. And I can actually do chess right now, I think, because I took study. Yeah, I have all those rooms. But there's no reason, because the king power is by far the best power for what we're trying to do right now. I think it's the best power in general, but it's definitely the best power for what we're trying to do right now. That said, we could change the chess power to the knights. No, we don't want to do that right now. Basically, we want to get all the rooms except the armory, and then as the very last thing we do, we'll just get a bunch of blue rooms. We'll pretty easily get all the blue rooms we need for the chess puzzle, and then we'll change to the knight power, and we'll get the armory. Because if we change to the knight power right now just to do the armory, then we have to try to get the chess puzzle without the king power in order to change it back to do the rest of the rooms. And that sounds like not very much fun. Am I going the right way? Nope. Good thing we have running shoes and a few extra steps. Because I went totally the wrong way. I really wish I had a compass in this game. And I don't mean the kind that makes you draft rooms facing north. I mean the kind where on your screen it tells you if you're facing north or not. I don't know how they didn't think of that as a power-up. Alright, we have like a million random pieces of crap in our inventory, so let's call it a day, yeah? And with that, we'll call it an episode as well. This is a super long episode, but we made progress. We had to do a full run in order to get bookshop and some other runs. If you're curious, here's our list. We didn't make much progress. I think we only removed like 2 rooms from it. Mechanarium and something else. Whatever else we removed. But tomorrow we will type a note here that almost certainly is just going to say NA. But we don't know yet. So watch the next episode to find out. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.